Misadventures. Hello! I nearly lost my mouse. We didn't nearly go live. Whoops. That would have been embarrassing. Hello, welcome to Misadventures Appalachia, episode 2. It's nice to have you all here. I thoroughly enjoyed last week, and I can't wait to get up to more mayhem, shall we say. Did I introduce myself? I think I did. Either way, I'm Hedgehawk, whatever. Well, I'm Hedgehawk. I can't remember what I said. Unfortunately, I am under the influence of the lurgy, so my head is full of very heavy lead, so my brain is a bit foggy, so I may forget things, so I may need prodding a bit more than normal. But I'm going to let everyone introduce themselves while I have a cough, say who they are and who they're playing, and I'm going to go clockwise with Chiron first.
That will be anti-clockwise. I am Karen Rusmar. Pronouns are he, him. I am playing Kashra, the Vault Dweller. Pronouns she, her. It's been interesting leaving the vault. Things are trying to kill us out here. I'm not quite used to that, but I seem to be rather dandy with a gun. And I've met some friends who aren't trying to kill me, so that's a plus. So yeah, it's quite enjoyable so far.
I was referencing clockwise to what I see on the Twitch overlay, not the stream overlay. So on guest stars, I'm on the top left.
Yeah.
I mean, I could switch on the overlay, but I'm not going to do that. Rachel.
Hello, my name's Rachel. I play Livia Shelley, also a vault dweller. Doctor. Thankfully, haven't had to use any stitches or whatnot yet. Nobody has lost an arm or a leg or a head. And yeah, things are trying to kill us, but thankfully we've got some friends and a four-legged pal as well along. So yeah, it's good fun.
It's nice having vault dwellers. They're so naive to the rest of the world.
So sweet, so innocent.
Especially ones that don't come out, especially the ones that come out of a control vault. We're like, oh, my vault was amazing. What's your vault do? Oh, you were frozen. Well, that doesn't sound quite right. Right, on to Bugbear.
Hello, I am Grumpy Bugbear, and I am playing Damon Whitlock, a mercenary, who sort of for the last while had been on his own, so he's quite happy to be making some friends, even though anywhere he's going with these friends, things seem to want to kill him, but it's just a typical Thursday.
Oh, yes. Good old mercenary work. It does pay sometimes.
It pays.
Not a lot, but it does definitely pay. Right, on to Aya.
Hi, I'm Aya. I play Emily. Emily is Emily Valentine. She's the niece of the real Nick Valentine from Fallout 4. And she is a detective trying to find all kinds of different things to investigate, like mysteries and stuff. But she's not very good at it. Also, she has a dog, but she is not sure what his name is, and she's pretty sure he'll tell her one day.
Yeah, one day we will get a concrete name out of that dog, but not this session. Finally, last but not least, Gabs.
Hi, I'm Mr. Guts. I am playing a Mr. Gutsy. My pronouns are he, they. And I'm just a robot still looking for friends. But until then, I'm traveling with you.
They're looking for love.
Wow.
So we're not friends.
Those nights we spent together meant nothing to you?
We're employees.
Yes.
Or the hired help?
Yeah, it's slowly starting to think maybe that the personality needs a little bit of a recalibration.
We've already determined that I can't really repair myself. So
so I'm thinking of just maybe tweaking the settings just a little bit. Next time I have to crack you open and fix whatever's going on.
Right. So last session, we all bundled together in Foundation and decided to follow a hunch to get a potential job, which was true. Duchess over at the Wayward needed some part scavenging to allow her to fix her water purifier. And you successfully scavenged the parts for her. You decided to go to the Voltec Agricultural Centre and raid it for parts. Found some nice loot in there too. And you've made yourself some pretty little caps. She let you stay the night and suggested that perhaps maybe you go up north to Morgantown and investigate the responders' headquarters, or former headquarters, over at Morgantown Airport, saying she doesn't know what was going on up there, but maybe there's something of value up there that might be helpful. It kind of left it very mysterious and intriguing, almost like it needs an investigation. But
Luckily, we have a detective.
luckily we have a detective.
Did someone say investigation?
Lead the way, Emily.
We were fed and watered by Duchess as well. weren't
Yes,
we?
you were. I'm not saying wedded. You had food.
I
and
mean, it's a
water.
bit soon, but okay. Life outside the vaults is fast and exciting, apparently.
Yeah, so you've all had food, water, and rest. So everyone but Pal can have their food, water, and sleep maxed because, as we've established, Gutsies don't get any benefit from food, water, or sleep.
Oh.
But they also get no penalties from food, water,
So
or
we're
sleep.
not victimizing
No,
Pal here.
there is a tangible benefit because eventually, as you will eventually see, not having sleep for a while can do very nasty things. So yes, you all had a nice nap. You are all technically well rested, which, if I remember correctly, increases your HP by 2 until your next sleep.
Oh, that was why I was on 8.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it back up to 8.
Yes. Gotta love having a good night's sleep in a bed. So,
I would love a good night's sleep in a bed.
What's
A good
that?
night's sleep? What's that? I don't know.
That's a real fantasy here. It's not, like,
That's
it's
why I
not the
play a game.
mutant. It's not the violence.
I
It's a
just
good
want
night's
a good
sleep.
night's sleep.
You're awake, feeling well rested. Ah, yes, that's the fantasy I want.
Just banging on the door of Vault 76, like, let me back in. It was peaceful in there. I could sleep. So I'm guessing we're all going to start our way up to Morgantown in that general direction.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
You could just go in the other direction and
You
make
could?
the GM work for it.
I mean, I am not going to say yes or no. This is entirely your decision. If you want to play Go South, I mean, unfortunately, I can't do the DM's moving castles. I can't just pick up Morgantown Airport and plop it down the other side of the map. There is an airport further south, but not the one we're looking for. But no.
We all arrive there and we're like, where's the mystery?
Okay, so first order of the day then is travel to Morgantown. I need a group check from you all then, since you're traveling. We're looking at a DC 4 perception plus stealth.
Wait, perception plus stealth.
Yes. Unless you can somehow convince me that it has to be agility plus stealth. Because you're trying to remain alert here and not be seen.
I'll take it. By the way, it's sneak, not stealth. But
Sneak
I'll take it.
stealth. Look, they're the same bloody thing.
Oh,
what he
my
meant.
dice have betrayed me.
That's what you get for sassing the GM.
Yeah, you sass me and the dice rebel.
I repent, I repent.
I mean, we've got what? Let's have a look. So, did anyone get any successes?
I mean, we got 4.
One
One,
success.
3. Okay.
We're
No.
missing
So-
a roll, are we?
No, I think everyone.
Oh no, there we go. Grumpy Bears just.
Okay, so yeah, so Olivia and Emily scored the 6. I mean, Emily was. I don't know what's. Like the mere mention of the word case has sort of like put super sleuth mode on Emily as she kind of ghosts into the background. Unfortunately, Damon did roll a complication. on
That's sad.
the 20. Well, the good news is you didn't fail the check. You passed, so no combat straight off the bat. You do run into a group of super mutants with that complication. It just means you have to walk around them. It takes a bit longer. You've added an extra half hour onto your travel time. It just means now that you've all arrived at Morgantown, you all need to, except for Pal, lower your food, drink, and sleep by 1.
Okay.
Can I offer you guys a snack?
So, the wonderful world of Morgantown. Morgantown was a thriving post-war, well, pre-war city, mostly revitalized due to the wonderful people at Vault-Tec, who decided to rebrand the university Vault-Tec University and began injecting a truly insane amount of money into training overseers and vault staff at this now prestigious community college. There was a little bit of grumpiness regarding, Vault-Tec moving in. Some people got affected by the automated mining down south. Wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. But hey, Morgantown had a renaissance before the war kicked off. The sort of the first thing you notice about Morgantown, because you're coming from the south, is you can see quite high up above the houses the monorail loop, which loops all the way around Morgantown from north to south to the airport. The first place you see coming up from this direction is a ginormous factory. Couple of tower stacks to the left, concrete tower stacks. There's a sign. It's a pretty big sign. It's readable from afar. It's a place called Mama Dolce's food processing facility. From the outside, you can't see in. So all the doors are shuttered except for the front door, which is open. But from this distance, you can't really see anything without getting too close. You don't have to go here. You can just decide we want to move on. This is the edge of Morgantown. There are plenty of other places in Morgantown. But what do you do?
Do we want to see if there's any food in it? Or pass it by?
Does it look populated?
From the outside, no.
Can I see tracks? Does it look like there's walkways and roads freshly walked coming or going?
Give me a DC 2 perception plus stealth.
Can I offer you a survival?
Okay, yeah, we'll do survival. Perception plus survival.
I possibly should have checked whether that was actually a decent
Better
thing,
or
but
worse.
there we go. I gave you. I got you
one success. No. You can't tell. These roads have all been nuked and cracked. You can't tell if they've been travelled recently or not. Again, the road just does continue straight up into Morgantown proper.
I mean, there'd be no harm sticking our head through the door, and if there's anything goes rawr, we can go, nope.
Oh, we can defeat it like we defeated the last things that went
That's-
wrong.
That's true.
You know, that paid out well for us.
But what if it doesn't have any feet? How do we defeat it?
But
then, obviously, it's already been defeated, so...
It is entirely your call. You can brush away from this if you so wish.
How does a detective feel?
Well, I smell a case. I feel like there's more to Mama Dolce's than just what meets the eye. Maybe it's not actually Dolce.
It could be Gabbana.
Maybe there's no mom inside.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay. So, give me another, as a group this time, a DC 2 perception plus survival to try and case this building out.
Come on, don't suck. Oh my god, I suck so hard.
Double nat 20. I am so sorry. You,
I
you
just walked
pass.
right into the place. It's like, well, nothing to see here. Walk right in.
Sure, walks right into the door.
Do my recon sensors help us with this check in any way?
I'll say your recon sensors, as you get closer, do detect something inside. However, you can't tell what. Unfortunately, Kashra, remind me, is it the A or the E? I can remember it's the A. Kashra, unfortunately, finds out quite quickly what that is. As Kashra gets a bit too close to one of the doors. So there's a front door and a back door. And the back door has like a elevated platform almost, rail to go across. Kashra goes a bit too close to that and triggers what's inside. And they are going to attack first. What shoots at Kashra is a... I remember, because these aren't in Fallout 4, these are only 76, I've got to describe these now. What can only be described as metallic robots that are only yay high, they're only like little dustbin size, a bit smaller than that probably, little metallic legs coming out to crawl across the floor, with a great big red Chinese star on them, and they speak in Chinese. These are liberators. Thankfully, they're only the Mark 0 variant. These are the weakest of the robots. But one of them will have a crack at Ashra. That is gonna... Your defense is 2, isn't it? Well, I've rolled 3 dice and rolled 3 successes, so that is actually going to hit you.
Oh no.
I burnt AP specifically for this. So it's only a light. For 4 energy damage. Reduced. I believe you have the name for the
Where
torso.
are you shooting me?
Torso.
Okay, yeah, so that's 3 damage. I at least have 1 energy DR.
So you take 3 damage, and we
Ow!
are... Yep, you sort of get zapped by the thing, as you are well and truly hit by it. There we go, let's have some Western. So, combat-wise, the Liberators are not high on the initiative order. In fact...
How many liberators do we see?
You can only see the 1. So, this map is going to have 3 zones. We have where you guys are standing on the outside rail as 1 zone. Going in, you've got food processing west and food processing east. Huge factory floor divided into 2 halves. 1 big food machine in one, a bunch of small machines in the other. Both of them have light cover. So if you're in those zones, you'll automatically take light cover, which will reduce the amount of damage you take. Kashra goes first. There's only 1 Liberator right in front of you.
Guys, I think I've found something. Now, it seems to be attacking me, so I'm going to shoot it. Right, let's start off with shooting it. Oh, there we go. Look has returned. 2 successes.
That'll hit as it is a defensive 1. So bank an AP
Alright.
for you to the party. Unless you want to spend it on your gun food, but you can't see anyone else.
Yeah, I can't see anyone else, and there's nothing else I can spend it on, can I?
Not really, not during the attack anyway.
Yeah.
You remember you can spend additional bullets up to your fire rate to add an additional combat die to your roll.
Yep. I don't want to do that just yet because I'm not sure how tough these things are.
Okay.
But boom, it's 4 damage.
Okay, it does. It definitely does not like that. You shoot it as it like pings off the armor, and it's screaming something at you in Chinese. You don't know what it is. But it does not like that one bit. It's still alive though, unfortunately.
I would like to move away from the building and back towards my companions.
Got it. So you loop. So at the moment, you've got your companions are at the front door. You're at the back door, so you can loop around. We'll say outside's one zone, so you can loop around there. Okay. Then
Tiny little murder bots. They might be children, pal. I don't know. Do you guys do children?
Well, I can murder anything. Just tell me where to shoot.
Don't murder children. Are they your children or are they childlike? Do robots have children?
That seems kind of racist. Of course we do we?
Now here's a better question. If I slowly replaced every single one of Pal's parts, would Pal still be Pal?
Emily, we're getting shot at.
Yeah. Like existential. Not the right time to have an existential crisis. Speaking of, Pal, it's your turn. So you can't actually see anyone. You do know that there is something inside. So you can go through the door, use a move action to go through.
Pal will take the minor action to aim.
Okay.
And then he will ready an action to shoot any child or murder robot that he sees.
Comes out. Okay. That's fine. Emily. Is you.
Okay. So I don't think I was entirely paying attention. Did that little robot die or not?
It's still alive, but it's at the back of the facility.
It's at the back of the facility.
You could use a move action to loop around the facility and get to the door to attack it.
Would I be able to attack it on that same turn?
Yeah. It's one move action to loop around. And
I
then one
essentially
attack.
shot and moved. You'll be moving and shooting.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Not exactly shooting. I was going to hit it with the melee weapon.
Yeah. That's
That
fine.
works.
I like to conserve ammo, and Emily is not very smart. Well, I mean, she is, but she also likes to hit things, because who doesn't like to hit things, right?
Everyone loves to hit things. Okay, so melee weapon is strength plus melee weapons. This is a DC 1 check. These liberators do not have much in the way of defense.
Melee weapons. No successes whatsoever.
No,
Sad.
just swings far too wide, unfortunately. Don't forget, you can spend AP to buy a minor or major action to add on to your turn, as well, if you so wish. On top of that, you can also spend luck points to push for one turn to basically push you up the initiative order. So you can say, I want to go next at this person and spend a luck point. I don't think we covered that last time. Right, it's not them. It's Damon's turn. Damon steps up to the plate.
I'm going to follow suit and take out my baseball bat
Okay.
and try and turn it into a slightly larger baseball. Just swing, bada bada.
Roger, Roger. So yeah, you run round the back as well and try to hammer down on it. That's a DC 1 strength plus melee.
Good. Strength plus melee. No.
No, just this. I mean, to be fair, these things are small. They're quite nimble. It's like whack-a-mole. They try and smack down on it, and it pings to the other side.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear small robot. I assumed big and come round and swung too high and went, where is it? Oh.
Like, it's not there. We have a cat. Does the cat give advantage? Olivia, it's now your turn.
The cat should definitely give advantage.
Everybody else, he's digging into my shoulder right now.
Ah, it's painful. It looks
Yeah.
cute, but this hurts.
He's codependent.
I think, well, my melee weapon is a switchblade, so I don't know how well that would work.
Mechanically, it works just like a baseball bat.
Okay, so just. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
probably
DC
decent.
1.
Yeah.
It's a DC 1.
I'll give it a go. So, I'd have to move, wouldn't I? Move
Yep,
and
so
then
move around the
tap.
back. Yep.
Right. Let me third. Where is my switchblade? Because I want to conserve ammo if possible. I'm not entirely confident in my shooting abilities. Okay.
What
No.
we've learnt here is no one in this party can use melee weapons. So we've tried hitting it with a pipe, is it? We tried hitting it with a baseball bat, and now we've tried slashing it with a switchblade, and this thing is just dancing left and right. And now it's its turn at the bottom of the
Oh,
initiative
no.
order. It is going to... It's going to target Damon and try a melee attack of its own. Your defense is 1, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I need to roll lower than an... Okay, that's 1 success, 1 fail. So it's... Damage, no damage. So that's 4 damage, reduced by your... It's only for your torso. So if you've got DR, physical DR on your torso, it will lower the
Yes.
damage.
I have 3.
Ooh, okay, so that's 1 damage then. Damon has a very well protected chest. You sort of see the robot sort of like jumps up, its legs curl in slightly, its blades come out the top and start spinning around to try and cut you up, but your armor just basically absorbs most of it, and then there's like a minor cut there. And then it is going to try and use its move action to go inside, going into Factory West. And we're back up to Katra. You're at the front with a ready-to-shoot PAL.
Did Pal open the door?
The door's open.
Okay. But did Pal go through the door?
PAL stood outside the door with their laser gun, ready to basically shoot the second someone walked out. And then everyone else went, I'm running around the back. PAL's got this angle.
You got this bad.
I'm basically thinking we should move in through the factory from this side, trigger all of the encounters all at the same time, and try to do a pincer movement. If they're chasing them in from the one side, we'll chase them in from this side, and we'll crush them in the middle.
So, hear me out here. I say we run. We let them die, and we come back and loot the corpses.
I hear what you're saying,
We all hear what you're saying.
Oh, here you
but on the off chance that they survive, they'll get all the good loot in the factory first. So how about we try to work with them?
Yeah, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay, I'm going to try and sneak through the door and into the factory from the front door.
Okay. So know what? Yeah, give me agility plus sneak. DC 2.
Agility, sneak.
Three
that'd be
successes.
3 successes.
That's an extra AP. I will say that because you got that many successes, it doesn't cost your action to do that. Normally it would. But I'll say it costs you your minor action. You sneak inside. You are in Factory East.
Yep.
And from here, you can see 2 more of these little Liberator bots crawling on the floor. They haven't noticed you.
I would like to shoot one of them in the back.
Go for it.
Do I get any bonuses for shooting them unawares?
Mechanically, no, but I will. I think you may get a lower difficulty, but so we'll say this is DC 0. So this is a
Okay.
guaranteed hit, basically.
Right,
And if you get a success, you can automatically
Gun-fu.
automatic gun fu. Yes,
That'd be 2 successes.
2 successes. So I'm guessing you're going to gun fu.
I am going to gun-fu.
Are you going to spend any ammo to add more dice?
I am not.
Okay, so just spend 1 ammo then. 2 ammo, sorry, because gun fu costs extra ammo.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was a little terrible, I'm afraid. I mean, it's injured. You know, they
I caught them unawares.
you caught them unaware. They have taken damage. Just not as much as one might have hoped. Is that everything from Kasha?
That is everything. I moved in
Okay, you moved in,
quietly.
yep.
I shot them unawares.
How
I may
it is
regret my
you.
choices.
From where you are from the outside, pal, you can't see in. So
Okay.
your readied action didn't do anything.
Okay. Can Mr. Handy's crouch or the
They-
equivalent?
They have no way of crouching, unfortunately, not without shutting themselves off.
Okay. Well, Powell will follow Kashra in and do his best to kind of shoot behind cover of Kashra.
Go for it. Are you using your laser rifle?
I mean, if I have a laser rifle, I
Well,
would
laser gun,
gladly-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a laser, yeah. So
Yeah,
your
I'll-
perception plus energy weapons. DC 1. As
So
unfortunately,
one.
you don't catch them off guard.
So Kashra banked.
Kasha banked,
Sure.
but unfortunately, because you've already got 6 AP, it's lost.
Oh, okay.
You are at full AP. Be grateful you're at full AP.
One thing, I've just looked up the rules.
Yep.
The sneak attacks automatically gain the vicious property,
Okay.
which for every effect you get an additional point of damage. So it's 3.
Okay,
not
so it's
2
3.
points of damage.
That's fine. I'll knock them down extra 1. There we go. That's Kasha bringing in the
I'm
damage.
helping.
Yeah, so let's make a perception plus energy weapons then for Al. It's a 3. That's 2 successes for you because it's energy weapons is a tag skill. Now I don't think you can do anything with your AP either. Regretfully.
Can we spend it straight away for
You can
another
spend
additional
it.
action?
You could spend it for an additional minor action.
Oh.
So you could
Or-
leave the area for me to die.
Yes, or you can use it to ask me a question about the area, and I have to answer it.
If I leave, will Kashra die?
Well, let's roll our damage. I
Okay.
can use the you said things like
So
Fire
fire
rate?
rate. So fire rate allows you to spend additional ammo up to that amount to add additional combat dice. So what's the laser gun's fire rate? I can't remember.
2.
2. So you can spend up to 2 more ammo, so spending 3 ammo overall, and that'll give you all the damage dice you've got for your laser gun plus 2 more.
I'll spend 1.
Okay. Spend 1 extra ammo to get 1 extra damage dice.
Yeah.
3 plus 2 effects. Now, remind me very quickly, do laser rifles have an effect? Energy weapons. Let's have a look.
Piercing 1 is
Piercing.
the effect.
Ooh, okay. So this wouldn't actually apply to liberators as they don't have much armor. But against an armored opponent, that basically means it goes through their resistance. It lowers their DR. In your case, by 2 because you rolled 2 effects.
Okay.
But unfortunately, liberators don't have them because they're low level. You manage to successfully hit one center mass, and it drops to the ground. The clanking noise or noise, it all shuts down. You can only see one.
Okay.
We made salvage.
You may now spend that 1 extra AP you've got. You can spend on an additional action, minor action, or you
I'll
can.
bank it. Just bank it for the party.
You're already at
Party's
6.
full.
You're full.
What?
You can't bank anymore.
Spend it.
You can
Oh,
ask
okay.
me. You can ask me a question. I have to answer truthfully.
Okay. If I leave.
If I leave, there's cash to die.
Is there? Are these the only
Liberators in
bots-
the area.
Yeah, liberators in the area, or are there more?
There are more. You can't
Should
see
be more
everything.
specific. Should have gone with how many liberators are in the area.
Hey, that's the AP spent now. That's you. Emily, it is your turn. You have a liberator that has just slashed Damon right in front of you.
I thought you said that they went back in.
They're at the back. Yes, they're at the back. There's one at the back with Emily, Livia, and Damon, and you're at the front. Oh no, they did go back in, didn't they? They did retreat back in. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't mark it on my map. Let me mark it. Yeah, so you can't see anyone now. So you would have to go
Sorry.
charging in. No, it's fine. I was there going.
No, I'm apologizing to my fellow players for hiding the enemy.
So it's totally up to you, Emily, what you want to do.
All right. Well, we will go inside and see what we can see.
Okay, so you move into Factory West. You see the injured Liberator, and you see another Liberator. And I will quote now to go back to Pal's question. That is the last Liberator. There was 4. Now 3 because
Okay.
we're dead.
Well, I will try smacking it.
Go for it. Make me your strength plus melee if you're going to whack it with a. Ooh.
No. Sad.
Yes, you can spend AP if you want to pick up any other actions, but basically, I don't. You're not allowed to attack twice per turn, though. I believe.
Can you
I'm not
roll
allowed to attack
reroll
twice per
some-
turn, but can Darkspawn attack twice per turn? And yes, that's what he's called today.
If you
Darkspawn.
Darkspawn!
Oh, I
I've
love
been
it.
playing a lot of Dragon Age.
Oh, I love it.
if you spend 2 AP, you can use the command ability, which would allow you to command him to attack.
Do it.
All right, I'm being told to do it.
You might as well because you've got 6 banked, so anything you generate gets destroyed anyway. So
Okay.
what attack does the dog have? I think it's bite, isn't it?
I believe so. I don't actually have that up right now. There we go. It is.
Give me a second. I will pull it up. Unfortunately, the book, when you get to that point in the book on the table of contents, it's not done properly. So
Mhm.
you end up clicking the bits as perks. It takes you a completely different part of the. Okay, so yeah, they get bite. It's difficulty 7. It's 7 or lower. You need to roll for the dog.
Okay.
It's 2 and it's vicious and it's physical damage. I also forget the dog has carry weight, which means the dog can carry things.
Oops, that was not the right one.
No, it's fine. Try again.
So it's the D20 thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And I attribute none and skill none, right?
Yes. Ooh, they both. That's 2 successes. Bank one of the AP back.
All right.
So he gets to roll 2 damage die.
Shoot.
Ooh, are you going for the one that was already hit by previously injured by Kasha
Yes.
before they ran? You just see the dog just kind of like clamps down on this injured liberator and like crushes it almost to the point where it just collapses to the ground and is dead.
Go, Barkspawn, go.
Apparently, when the dog assists on one of your attacks, he must move within the reach of the target and inflict his own melee damage on target if the attack is successful. Okay, that might be useful for remembering. It sounds like you can command the dog to follow you and then attack as you attack. Right. Damon, it's your turn.
There's another one in there.
There's
you said
another
just-
one next to the dog.
Okay, can I attempt to hit that one with my baseball bat?
Yeah, run in. So use move minor action, then make your strength plus melee. Hey, it's a success. You hit.
So that is... How do I do that one now? That's 4 combat dice, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
You can also spend 1 AP to add an extra damage dice for melee weapons. Up to 3 AP.
No, I'll keep
Okay.
it as it is and see how it goes.
Not me just there going, you can all spend it, you know. I mean,
Money, money, money.
Okay, let me see. How do I roll my damage? Let me roll that. Yes. No. Ooh.
ooh. That was
Oh, shit,
particularly
Dave.
nasty.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong damage. That's fine.
Oh, I mean, it's 4 anyway, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's the same, yeah.
It's in fact, actually, roll 1 more combat dice because I'll tell you what, I'll roll it for you. Give me a second. I've got a d6 here, so I can just do it really quickly. 5 damage. You gain an extra 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just come in and just run in and just smack this one liberator. It like straight down on it. You almost kill it outright. Almost. But it looks like it's unfortunately operational. And now it's their turn. The one in east, which is with Kashra and Pal, is going to try and shoot Kashra. Your defense is 2, isn't it?
Yep.
Roll of 1, so that's 2 successes. That does
Curse
hit.
you, tiny little robot.
And that is 3 energy damage before reductions.
Oh, where did you hit?
Left arm.
Okay. So it was 3 before.
3
wasn't it?
before, yeah.
Okay.
So minus your DR. And then this other one is going to try a melee attack against Damon.
Understandable.
It succeeds as well. Come on, that's not fair.
Not fair to you, maybe.
Yeah, not fair to me, but that's 3 damage to. There's like 2 damage to the right arm.
Okay.
I don't know how much your DR will let you resist that one. You don't have any, do you?
I don't have any
No,
DR.
so you take the
on that
you
one,
take the
so
full
I
2.
take the full.
The full 2. That's their turn. It is back to Kashra.
Kasher is in no small amount of pain. I am going to aim at this final robot. The small
Yep.
liberator robot, not Pal.
Perfect.
Pal for now is still on my
That
side.
distinction has to be made every time.
But I'm going to aim first and then shoot.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to re-roll that second die. That will be 2 successes.
Yep, it would be 2 successes. You only need 1, so bank the extra AP back in if you want to bank it. You
I'm
can't
going to bank it
Yeah,
because
you
I
can't
don't
gun
have a
fu.
target for gun fu.
rolled damage.
I'm gonna spend an additional ammo for
Okay.
this one. And that'd be 4 points
Nice,
of damage.
4 damage. Yeah, you shoot at this thing and you floor it. You shoot it twice, bang bang, and on the second hit, it collapses to the ground, making a little metallic groaning noise. The east side is now clear.
Okay, good. I'm not in a tremendous amount of pain or anything, but carry on.
Livia's like, somebody needs a doctor.
Someone needs
Tiny
healing.
sense or something.
My doctor senses are tingling.
Pal, it's not your turn.
Powell like kind of rev up his saw blade.
Would you like me to amputate?
I don't think it's quite that far, but just in case, just keep that thing spinning, okay?
Okay.
Wait, we don't have anything else to
There's
murder.
nothing in your zone, but you can see into the other zone. You can shoot into the other zone if you want, or you can move in.
Can I move in with the?
Yeah, so
the-
use
the-
move minor to go into the zone, and then you can shoot the final liberator.
If I move into the next zone,
Yep.
can I just move right up to the thing?
Yeah, you can move up to it. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna
then
buzzsaw it,
Pow-
are you?
Yeah, pal. I mean, it's
Okay.
already on. Why would I waste the energy?
That's strength plus melee weapons.
Yeah. So let's just do it.
Hey, nat 1. Love to see it.
Nice.
Roll damage. Bank another AP as well if you've got room to bank it.
I don't think we do. Right.
For 1 damage. Okay. Well, the best part is that 1 damage was exactly what you needed. As the buzzsaw comes down, it like chops the liberator in 2.
I
And
was
we
hoping
are
to kill it with my switchblade at the end. Just give it.
and we are out of combat.
Is anybody dying?
Not
We're all-
dying, but I'm in pain.
We're all dying, just at different speeds.
Are we back onto the existential crisis?
Wait, we
Didn't
left
take-
it?
Didn't take long.
So-
Existential crisis just punctuated by combat. Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, you are now standing in this abandoned food processing factory. A lot of the machines here look broken. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of them were kind of either shot up or smacked up. So unfortunately, the canning and processing part of it is not really working at the moment. So you can do But I will say, in terms of healing,
So, Casher, would you like to step into my office?
there is an office on this lower
Oh.
floor. There is the manager's office.
Have a
If
healing
you'd,
salve or a stag pack?
So there's two things you can do. You can use chems if you so wish. You can also use the first aid action to heal a character's health. Passing an int plus medicine test will heal a number of HP equal to your rank in medicine skill, and an additional 1 HP for every AP you spend.
Oh, I think my medicine is 3.
So I'm basically at half health, which is 3 out of 6. So
Okay, so rather than use a stim pack or a...
yeah, I don't really want to use a stim pack for this.
Yeah.
Not out of combat. It's all like I feel that they're more in combat things.
Okay, so what is it I roll again?
Int plus medicine.
Medicine.
And because he has no injuries, it's a DC 0.
Okay. Is that any good?
Let's have a look. I pressed the wrong button. I mean, yeah, there's a nat 1 in there, so that's 2 successes. So you can heal Kasha for 3 HP, plus if you spend those 2, an additional 2 AP, 2 health.
You only need
But
2,
can that
don't you?
take me above my maximum?
So, poof.
So technically
stuck.
speaking, because you're well rested, your maximum is now 8 temporarily.
I'm no longer well rested.
You
We're
are
all
no
rested.
longer well rested. No, you're not. Then no, you can't go above 6.
God damn my honesty. Okay, so yeah.
You are healed.
Thank you.
What I will say is just to speed things up, you have to do another check again. Those 2 extra HP, you can give them to someone else in the party if they need it.
Who has
I
been
think
hit?
Damon got
Damon?
slashed.
I did. I'm down to 8 HP.
Out of...
Down to 8.
I was going to say... from what?
I'm sorry.
Obviously, bear in mind, obviously, you're no longer well rested, so minus
yeah.
2 off your max. If you haven't lost it in combat, keep it. But if you've been damaged below the threshold, you can't go above it anymore. But that's 2 extra HP for Damon.
Thank you.
So to describe this facility a little bit, we have the lower floors, all factory machines. There's like a manager's office or a foreman's office on this floor as well. There's some stairs going up some catwalks, and up there seems to be a manager's office and like admin areas. A lot of filing cabinets and stuff like that. There's a couple of terminals here. They seem to be powered as well.
Emily's like, what?
Is there anywhere anyone wants to particularly look first? Do you want to do the scavenge action? Or do you want to split
Shall
your
we
time up?
scavenge the place and then take a look at the computers?
That's good.
Okay then, so I need to remind myself what the scavenge check is, but it's a DC 2, I'll tell you that much. Scavenging is a perception plus survival group check. This is a DC 2 check.
Survival perception.
So pick someone in the group to be the primary doer of the test, and then they roll their normal dice, and then you guys all get to roll 1.
I already rolled my normal dice. I'm so sorry. And I think Livia did it as well.
Yep, says it.
We'll count them as automatic successes to whoever moves it on.
Okay.
Because I'm not nasty.
I'm perception 8, survival 2, so I'll do the primary roll.
Okay. Go for it. Also remember, you doing a primary roll, you can spend AP to boost the number of successes you get. You've already got the correct number of successes. Okay, so Dabs, Pal succeeds 4. Okay, you're at 4 successes. If Damon wants to do 1d20. I need to get the loot tables because we're doing this
Ooh,
live.
Hey.
Ooh.
Welcome to live
I will
looting.
be right back.
Okay, so this. Okay, so 4. So you gain 2 AP. So you get everything for free. So I'm going to tell you that there's not a lot here, unfortunately. But there is food. So you gain. You gain 1 unit of potted meat. 1 packet of preserved Instamash.
Mhm.
A food packet, like an MRE almost, like preserved rations almost. It's supposed to be the Institute food packet, but no one knows who they are. God damn you for that 4 rules. Canned dog food.
Hey.
You can spend the 2 AP you've got to get either another set of food or there's 2 beverages up for offer as well.
I don't think we have a lot of.
Can I, if we can salvage the liberators?
I'll say you can add a junk roll on that table then. Because there are liberators that would be junk. So you can take liberators if you want it. But it would cost you 1 of the AP.
I mean, I don't care about this, but do you
I'm going to
really
say,
want to?
from Pal's point of view, the
Like-
entire scavenge is completely
Yeah.
pointless.
Do you really want to waste a roll on junk when like we could probably get that somewhere else? And like, here's an opportunity to load up on
Water.
beverages.
I was just
food.
wondering if there was anything else in the liberators that might
No,
have been
they're
valuable,
too-
but
they're too
if it's
small.
just junk, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 beverages. Coming up, we get a Nuka-Cola cherry.
Ooh.
And we also get a bottle of moonshine.
Nice.
And that is all the loot for this place. Because this is not a predetermined quest location, the loot will never be as big as an actual quest location. Just because I pre-roll the loot ones.
Mhm.
So yes, we have 2 terminals. One on the upper floor, one on the lower floor. One appears to be the foreman's terminal. One appears to be the manager's terminal.
I mean, I was hoping that our investigator would be able to take care of that.
Well, the problem you've got here is so the foreman's one downstairs is not password locked. The one in the manager's terminal is password locked.
Well, let's have a look at the foreman one to see what there is for now.
Yeah, okay. So the foreman's terminal doesn't really have an awful lot to say. There's a lot of talk on it about how towards the end, there's like production logs. Towards the end, for some reason, a lot of power, like towards the end, before the war started, the factory was having a lot of power problems. Where for some bizarre reason, power would just disconnect for no reason at all.
Mhm.
And the foreman was getting a little angry as to why these power outages were occurring. They were affecting the machines. The machines didn't like it when they got powered off. They would jam. It would cost them time. But that's basically it.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to look at the manager's one, that is locked. You will need to a DC 2 intelligence plus science. To
Ooze
break
good
that
stuff.
one.
I am okay at the science. And I'm fairly intelligent. Or it says so on this piece of paper.
The
My mum
numbers-
wrote before she
The
left.
numbers don't lie.
Hack it.
Am I going for it? All right, with a
I
crack
mean-
in the knuckles.
You can obviously spend AP to
Do I know of the difficulty?
DC2.
Okay, I'm going to spend an AP to make it 3 dice. And
Ooh.
2 successes with a natural 1.
Nice. You break through the manager's terminal and get in. So there's a new employee orientation document on here. Nothing too funny on this, really. The one thing this company really does is emphasize how all American it is. It's all about American values, you know, and all American business, and all American this, and all America that. Bit weird to found Chinese robots in here. The only thing that seems very weird here is at the bottom of that employee orientation, it mentions not to interfere with or try to repair any apparatus on the outside of the facility. Only inside the facility. It says, most importantly, do not attempt to inspect or repair equipment on the exterior of the facility. Only qualified repair technicians are permitted to inspect the exterior equipment in order to minimize legal liability. Violation of this rule is grounds for immediate termination. There's like stuff about test results to do with like new blends, like a sweet and sour stroganoff was like one of the last things they were testing with for the facility. Turns out people felt ill within 24 hours of eating it. It
all went wrong.
Yeah, didn't go too well. But aside from that, there's a human resources memo, just introducing new people. They have to say hello to these people. And that's it.
Okie dokies.
So to recap, I suppose the 2 important things to take away from this is the place was having strange power issues, and do not repair any machinery outside.
And I assume the power comes in from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd assume so, yeah.
I mean, I find this all
American,
just...
it hurts.
So much Americanism. Remember that collective work brings individual wealth.
Wait a minute.
That is actually one of the words it says there. Collective work brings individual wealth.
Is that American or is that communism?
That's clearly American. I think that's what it says on the quarter.
Is it? I
Yeah,
don't actually
like
know.
Right above the eagle in Latin, it says.
Emily, give me intelligence plus... Yeah, we'll do intelligence plus science. DC 2. I really wish I had an investigate skill. Okay, just the 1. I mean, you're trying to pull these threads together. You think there's something there, but you can't quite pull it together. You're in typical Emily Valentine fashion. You've got the pieces, but you can't quite figure out the order they're supposed to go in.
Yeah, that's kind of typical for Emily.
So I will.
Emily is going to sit down and like talk it out to Barkspot and see if he can figure it out, which is probably very stupid, but
Might work.
Tell you what,
might work.
let me.
This is when Barkspawn starts talking back to us.
No, but Bugsman does get something. I rolled an intelligence check for the dog. Why am I rolling intelligence for the fucking dog? You see that the dog starts barking for a second and then runs off. You follow the dog. It takes you outside the back entrance. And so, to describe what you see coming out from the back in a bit more detail, you have these large industrial pipes heading towards the river, or what was the river. The river's all now pretty much dried up. There's a small slither of water through the middle now, but compared to what it used to be in size, you notice that the dog runs towards the pipe, and for some bizarre reason, nestled on one of the flat sections of the pipe is a button and a cover.
Oh no, not a button.
Is it a big red button?
It's a
that
big
says
red
"Do
button.
not push"?
It's a big red button that's just sitting there.
I mean, buttons are designed to be pushed.
I mean, we do like big buttons.
Pressy button.
Did Kashra
Press-
say that the button's designed to be pushed?
Yes, it's a pushable button. I think Emily just
It's
pushes
a
the
call
button.
for his own diet.
Yep. So press the button, cover opens, reveals the inside of the pipe. I will say this for free. This pipe is not designed for water. On the outside, it might look like it, but as the cover comes up, this is a passageway. As you follow this pipe down, back towards Mama Dolce's, you come across a concrete wall, the door, and a keycard reader.
A keycard reader, we do not have the keycard for, presumably.
That you do not.
Is there any way to manipulate the key card reader so that the door opens without the key card?
A
Can we attempt to
DC
barter with it?
a DC 4 intelligence plus science. Remember, I'm going to say this. You can spend luck points to get lucky and learn bits of information you wouldn't normally get otherwise. I mean, the examples they give is being able to guess the password to a computer automatically, or being able to find the key that just so happens to unlock the door you're looking for. I am not going to give you the, you just so happen to know the exact way to put a bit of card in to do it, but
You might tell us where the key can be found.
I might.
Or I could just hack at it.
You could hack it. It's DC 4. Yeah, it's called Luck of the Door. It's called Luck of the Draw. You may spend a luck point to introduce a helpful fact or detail to the situation you are in.
I mean, I don't have many luck points. I'd be blowing my one and only luck point on that information. So I'm looking at everybody else where it's like, screwdriver, just Jimmy. It's
Who's lucky?
I've got a lot of luck points, but what I'm gonna try has a very high risk to it, and I don't want anybody to get upset if I do it.
I mean, I hope that it is hilarious.
Are you going to shove your saw blade into the door and try to pry it open?
No, you don't know me. Shut up.
Lucky guess.
He's gonna. So it would be spinning the saw blade where the key card is and try and swipe his saw blade.
This
Through
is a
the
key
key-
card.
Yeah. For a luck point.
Give me for a luck point. Okay, right. As you go to put the saw blade in, just before it starts getting into the reader, your memory banks suddenly remember something. I didn't say it because nobody specifically asked the question. However, in the manager's office, there was a key card.
Thought about the manager's
You're
office.
one of them GMs.
Yeah, we literally talked
We
about
salvaged
this.
the entire place apart from the one office, apparently.
No, it was right next to the computer. Just, you were so busy hacking the computer, you didn't notice to ask, was there anything on the desk worthwhile taking? I will let you scavenge whole buildings. When it comes to quest items, you've got to be awfully specific.
So then,
We run back and get it.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
Pal will go to like chop the thing before he like puts his saw blade up in kind of a eureka moment, and without saying anything, leaves you guys in this room. And then I don't know if you follow him or not, but he'll return with the thing.
You will return.
Sure,
with
they'll
the
be
key
back.
card.
Yeah.
Um,
You would trust Pal to come back and not lock you in here until you die and become corpses full of loot.
Most of our loot at the moment is food.
Oh, that's true.
So- you put the you put the key card in, and lo and behold, you hear an affirmative beep 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 as the red turns green, and the lock on the door disables.
Yay!
We don't go through the door, we just leave.
Yeah. We just wanted to hear the bling. That's it. Oh,
I mean, whether you go through the door is completely up to you. I know what's on the other side of that door.
oh no.
I
do too, but
Yes, I
But,
know.
like-
I have to admit, the restraint in Aya to go, I know what's behind that door, and I know that this may not be the smartest decision we're making.
Emily doesn't know.
No, it's like,
You're not smart.
but
I mean, I'm good to go through the door. It's just I'm waiting for somebody else to go through first because I'm squishy.
I mean, Pal can do it. Can I ready my action and move through a door, or is that?
if you all want to ready your weapons, ready to open fire the second a bat comes through the door, then by all means be my guest.
I mean, I'm okay with not doing that. I just think Pal is a little bit on the paranoid scale. Like, every door is just like an opportunity to open fire with them.
See,
Is
you
it
were half
paranoia or
right.
is it like hopeful optimism with Pal because Pal likes to kill things?
Exactly.
huh,
See,
true.
that's it.
I'm still working on that one. I don't think they're a complete murder bot, but evidence is mounting up.
I love it.
So let's open the door with our gun ready.
Ready
to
our
go.
Laser gun.
Okay. You open the door, you walk through, and there's just stairs leading further into what looks like some sort of basement, possibly. And that is where we are going to take our break.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's like,
So I have a sound of Pal falling down the stairs.
Why did I go
Oh,
first
no.
again?
there's, like, let's go to Morgantown. Shall we investigate the first building we see? Yes. Shall we thoroughly investigate the first building we see? Yes.
This
may
is the
have
way we
to-
play Fallout.
We may have to have a
Investigate
whole
everything.
we may have to have a whole series just doing Morgantown. Welcome to episode 9. We've just reached the airport, and this is probably going to take another whole series because the airport is massive. Right, we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I will let everyone go take a good break, stretch your legs, rehydrate, do what you need to do, and we will see you then. Bye, see bye.
Do
Hey, there we go. I hit starting by mistake. Fantastic. We are doing a good job. Welcome back. I hope you had a good break. We definitely have. My DM notes have been completely restructured. This is fine. Everything is fine. So, last we left off before the break, we had found a secret tunnel under Mama Dolce's, and through inventive remembering of key cards and the burning of one luck point, we didn't put a buzzsaw through the card scanner, as that definitely would not have worked. There'd have just been lots of debris everywhere and one very angry locked door.
Not with that attitude, you will.
So, we entered a stairwell going down to the underbelly of Mama Dolce's. This stairway is only narrow enough for one person at a time, so I do need an order of march.
Okay. Pals first. Or-
Emily will. I almost called her Alice for some reason. Emily will be second.
Second, okay.
I'll go third.
Okay.
Cash for fourth.
For the good doctor at the back. Keep your healer at
Good
the back.
doctor. Yes.
Okay.
I'll watch your backs.
Pal, give me a DC 3 perception plus survival. This should be DC 4, but for you it's DC 3 because you have recon defenses.
Okay.
So
You do
you
have
plus
AP.
survival. Wait, what'd you say?
We do have AP.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Wait, if the second AP point
So,
costs
first,
2, right?
yes. So first one is 1, second one is 2, third one is 3. You've only got 5, so the max you could buy is 2. Unless you're willing to give me 1 AP, then I'll stump up the cost that you have 3 dice.
And the dice that I roll is my survival rank.
Mm-hmm. Survival plus perception.
I'm gonna buy 2
Okay, so that's 3 AP spent.
because I would auto fail if I rolled just straight. So
And that's why we don't roll straight, re-roll gay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 successes on that one. Roll 2 more.
I thought I clicked the thing to do. Okay, well here.
That's right, just do 2 more. That's fine. only 2 successes. Okay, as you come down the stairs into the lobby, you don't see them first, they see you first. The first thing that's important to note here is your combat sensors, your recon sensors, seem to be not working particularly well down here. Almost like there's something deliberately jamming them or trying to interfere with them. As you enter the lobby, it's a bit of a weird lobby because it's only like a 10-foot across lobby. It's like a holding area before you go deeper into the facility. There are 2 turrets, wall-mounted turrets on the ceiling, and one of them immediately pops down and is going to take a shot against Pal. And I am going to be the DM that's going to get a lot of people shouting at me because I'm going to spend an AP to... let me just double check. What do they get to their... Okay, 9 or lower.
Pal, did you write a robot will before we came here?
Is your defense 1?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that hits. Or... Oh! I can be truly evil.
As opposed to slightly evil?
If you're going to be evil, you might as well be truly.
Okay, the chat heard that. They're saying I should be truly evil.
No.
So the turrets have a fire weight of 3. On top of their normal. So I am going to spend 2 ammo out of my infinite ammo turrets, because I don't get to add 2 more dice. That's 76.
I cast shield.
Wait, don't you have plot armor?
0. 1 damage. 2 damage. 3 damage. 2 damage. Okay, so their effects. Do I get Okay, I get burst, but that doesn't help. It hits you in the chassis, the main part of you, for 4 damage. That could. So if you have any DR, remove that. It's physical damage. These are ballistic turrets.
So I take 2.
You take 2 damage. Okay, yeah. As this sort of turret just goes bang, 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 straight into your round body. And we are in initiative order now, technically, as these turrets, which means Kashra is going first.
Kashra is going to
So
rally.
to give you, okay, yeah, rally if you want to rally.
I don't think I can make it down the stairs, not with everybody in the way.
If
And I'm not sure
everyone, if everyone's willing to yield, then I'll say you can shimmy past them. So there's only 2 zones in this fight. There is the lobby, which includes the stairs, and there's an office to the right. So you go in, there's a door to your right, and there's an office there, with a door open.
I mean, I think I'm going to stick with giving a rally.
Yep, rally. Okay, go for it. So rally is So traditionally, rally is supposed to be a endurance plus survival.
Endurance plus survival. Endurance.
If you are going to try and
survival is
negotiate with me what you think a better version of this would be,
I'm thinking. I'm looking at my speech skill. I'm looking at my charisma. I'm going to go for endurance survival.
okay. So DC 0, so any successes you generate 0. Yeah, you try and
You got this, pal.
Yeah, you try and prepare everyone.
You do got this, right?
Yes, unfortunately, that is no dice. So, pal, you are now stuck in a lobby after being shot at by these two turrets on the ceiling. What do you do?
These turrets, do they look like they could shoot beneath them? Like if Pow were to stand under one, does it look like it could shoot him?
Probably not, but the other one definitely could.
Okay.
They're in either
Well-
corner and they can rotate and go up, down, rotate, up, down kind of movement. They can't go directly down, but you would definitely get being range of the other one.
Well, then Powell will maneuver into a corner
Okay,
and then shoot the other one.
go for it. Perception plus energy weapons for you, I believe.
Laser
good.
gun, go.
Ooh. Okay, so that's a complication.
Do I get to reroll if I use my luck?
You can use luck to re-roll as many dice as you like. You could use 2 luck to re-roll both.
Wait, why am I 5, 4? Wait, what the hell? Oh, I did it wrong.
It's
Okay.
alright.
So it keeps my luck keeps
Going back up.
yeah, because it should be. There we. It keeps resetting the 4. I think it should be.
Yeah, if worst case, just make a physical note of your luck. Unfortunately, the sheet is still a work in progress. There are a few bugs with it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is it basically automatically resetting it to a value that you don't think it should be?
Yeah.
So under the settings at the top of it, turn off PC automation. I had to do that to get my luck as low as it'll go because it's not a legal setting.
It was like nobody would put their luck this low.
But
Surely.
the rules physically forbid me from making it this low.
But I did it anyway.
Okay, so then I use the 2 luck
Yep.
and
So-
laser gun
Yep.
again.
Redo the check again.
Okay, we're fine with.
Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't use luck on a dice you've already re-rolled.
That's fine.
So yeah, you spend 1 point of your fusion cells, and you just fire it off and miss this other turret. And that's your turn. Emily,
Minor action.
you could minor action if you wanted to. There's not a lot you can do on minor action.
I'll take aim.
Take aim, okay.
'Cause I should have did that before. but-
It wouldn't have helped you anyway, because if anything, we'll say you aimed before, so only use 1 luck point. We'll say one of those re-rolls was out of aim. So it's Emily's turn.
Does Emily see the other office?
Yeah, as soon as you come down that corner, it's immediately right there on your right. You cannot miss it.
All right. She's going to duck and run into the office.
Okay, that's fine. So you move action into the office. In the office, you see a terminal and a desk and a few of the filing cabinets. You can't see out into there's like electric shutters in there. The shutters are currently closed, so the turrets can't see you in here. You can major action interact if you want.
All right. Let's interact with this terminal. See if we can turn off these turrets.
It is password protected. I need a DC 1 intelligence plus science. Or
All right.
you
We'll try.
could burn a luck point and just so happen to know that the password's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do I have luck? Oh, I do have luck points. Okay. I will use my luck point then.
Okay then, so I will narrate it that unfortunately this operative who was operating here on a bit of paper next to the terminal actually wrote the password. So you get in. This is the control terminal. You can shut the turrets down from here.
definitely shutting
Shut
units
down.
down here.
Okay, then we drop out of initiative as the turrets rehouse themselves back into their units and turn off.
Told you, pal, you got this.
Yeah. These hunk of bolts are scared of me.
They were intimidated by your greatness.
Now that you can be in the lobby proper, there is stairs going deeper down into this facility now. We're not being shot at.
Is there anything to loot in this room or the office?
Are there any key cards sitting
There
on
are
the
no,
desk?
there are no key cards. There are no key cards. I will stop being evil. That was my way of going. If I don't tell you, you have to go do the objective. Give me perception plus survival DC 1. Anyone who wants to loot. It'll take you 10 minutes.
Oof.
I roll to assist.
You can also assist, yeah.
All right.
I'll say
Apparently-
anyone who wants to have a go at this can have a go at it. I'm not going to treat this as like a full scavenge roll.
It's telling me that I can't when I click the roll to assist.
It's probably my character sheet. Just roll a fresh one.
Okay, so I roll survival and perception.
Yep.
Survival. Well, maybe I can roll to assist pal. No, I cannot. It's just
Broken.
broken. No.
No, okay. Well, you got 2 successes there from Al and Livia. So bank an AP, because you beat it.
All right.
Okay, I am going to be nice because I feel a bit bad that I shafted you on the key card. This office has... so by default, you loot nothing. So it's a 0-0 location. But you can spend 2 AP here, or 1 AP, depending on what you want to do. There is 1 armor and 1 ranged weapon here.
Armor's good.
Yeah.
Ranged weapons are also good, though.
You could just spend the 2 AP. You've gained 1, you could spend that, you could spend another 1 of your AP.
We're a little low on AP at the moment, though, aren't we?
Can I convince you to let me use energy weapons? No?
Do what?
I don't know. I just
There's-
don't want
there's no- I'm not letting you take energy weapon ammo in place of AP. Right, I have 105 ammo. Can I please exchange this for 1 loot table? That's not how anything works.
That's how bartering works in civilization. I have a thing, you have a thing, we want to trade the things.
Okay, aside from me entering the scene via divine intervention, there's no way for me to take my end of the bargain. So it's up to you. You can take 1 or both. Or none. But you've
Part of me is
gained-
all like, I'm terrible at these kind of things. I want to take both. But
I vote both as well.
How low are we on AP?
we're up
3,
three, I believe.
have
Yeah.
3 left.
So we will have 1.
Yep.
We can always buy AP.
Look, I was
if
going to say,
necessary, but
look,
we
my
can't-
Can I use a
shop
luck
is
point to
open.
find it?
Oh, yeah. Could we use luck?
I'll allow it, but I want 2 luck points. If we're going to start abusing this, I want 2 luck points in exchange for an AP.
I'll give up my 2 luck points.
Okay.
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 Wait.
Go
I
on.
still have 3 luck points. I can give up 2, and you can keep yours.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
We're doing 2 rolls on this then. We're spending 1 AP and 1 and 2 luck. So the armor. Why did I agree to this? You scavenge. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live loot roll. Heavy dog armor.
Oh.
Dark spawn.
It's,
I want
Armor.
I believe
Unless like
the
anyone else wants this.
I believe the heavy dog armor increases his DR by 3. which actually makes him the most heavily armed person of the group.
The
Right,
attack dog.
ranged weapons. Okay, I'm going to say a little prayer to the dice gods. Not double nat one. Not double nat one because
Double that one, double that one.
Double that one, come on, double that one.
no, it's not double nat one. Thank God, because double nat one's a fat man, and like no, I am not giving you a fat man. So 19 plus 5 is 24. You find. No, I'm going to re-roll that. That's not fair. That doesn't seem right. It was a pipe rifle. That's not. I don't like that. That's not fair.
Double that one, double that one.
Plus 8.
We don't
Ironically,
want
it's another 24. It's the same roll. Clearly, history wants you to have this. It's a pipe bolt action rifle. It has the long barrel modification on it and the standard stock modification on it. This is basically a poor man's hunting rifle.
Okay.
Who wants it?
We
I'll
all.
take it
What
if
kind of
nobody
ammo
wants
does that
it.
take?
I believe it takes 0.308.
I have.
It comes with 5 308 rounds with it. Whoever takes it gets 5 308 rounds.
We have a bunch of 308, don't we?
We have 9 308s.
Plus the 5, so you've got 14 308 now.
So that would be 14.
Give me a moment and I will tell you exactly. I will double check, but I want to say it definitely does take 308.
I believe it does because I almost took it.
Pipe bolt action, yeah, 308. It has the piercing damage effect. But it does have the unreliable quality because it's a pipe rifle. The long barrel, I believe, makes it short range as opposed to close range. So you can hit things in a sector adjacent to you. As opposed to... let me have a quick look.
Yeah, increase range step by 1.
Yeah, so it's a S rather than a thingy. But
It
stock
does increase
mods,
its weight as well.
yeah, ever so slightly. But yes, so that's there if you want it. Oh,
Does-
also, fun fact. You mentioned before about changing caliber. I lie. Certain guns can be changed. A pipe bolt action can be changed to receive 50 cal rounds.
Okay.
We also have 50 cal rounds.
But you'd have to get a
Yeah, you need to.
.50 receiver to do that.
Yep.
Right, so
And we'd also need a perk of gun nut 4 to be able
yes,
to.
can't just let anyone go in modified pipe guns. Okay.
Depends on how much 308 or how much mods we can actually put onto one thing. If you mod up a pipe rifle, it can be vicious.
Oh god, yeah, easily. Okay, so I'm going to predetermine this by saying anyone at home who has the map of the base open and is watching me describe it room by room, please don't do that because I do not remember this layout fantastically. I know what rooms are in there, I just can't remember what connects to what, so we are going to improvise. So, we move downstairs into the facility
Single
proper.
file again, or are we? spread
It's
out?
wide enough now that you can do this in 2 file.
Oh.
And there's no turrets when you get to the bottom of this one. You seem to have arrived in what looks like, at least at this point, living quarters. There are barracks, there are beds here, there's a couple of like recreation tables. There are windows into the walls looking down into what looks like some kind of laboratory, possibly from this level, and then some stairs going down.
I mean, as long as there's nothing nasty down here.
There's nothing nasty here.
Kind of like the vault. It's kind of like home. I won't mind moving in and maybe trying to reprogram them turrets. We'd be safe down here.
Yeah,
We start feeling nostalgic.
We just
mean-
stay here then. There we go. We finished the mission, guys. Let's go home. Oh wait, we are home.
He also said the turrets have infinite ammo, so we're good.
Within reason.
Do we want to have a rummage around in this room?
Yeah, might as well.
If there's anything interesting.
Group check, perception. What was it? Perception plus survival for things. Yeah. Group perception plus survival DC 3.
Leading
This one?
with 1 success. Oh no, Olivia got 1 success. I got no success. Dice gods have betrayed me.
Cash was thinking about the vault, the home.
I've only been out the vault for like a week. I'm a little bit sick.
It's been a rough week.
Okay, you don't get enough successes this time round to loot the place. You can try again. It's just gonna cost you another 10 minutes.
If we don't find anything, I don't
No.
feel we've
The
done
lab's probably more
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
Can we
So-
see into the lab from here?
It's too dark to see too much into the window. You can sort of see the outline of what look like workbenches, but not
Can I-
too well from here.
Can I shine a flashlight through the window to see what's in there?
You turn the flashlight on, and it immediately reflects off the glass of the window. So actually, you can't see through it all now. Because the light's just bouncing off the. Unfortunately, it's a glass window, so
Okay.
putting light onto a glass window doesn't really help much.
Okay.
To the right of where you're standing by those windows, there is stairs leading deeper down into the facility.
Well, nothing's roared since you flashed the light in there, so maybe it's unoccupied.
Emily gets out her pipe wrench just in case, just like,
Is Bark
Um,
Spawn now geared up in this armor?
have I put the armor on Barkspawn? Can I take this
Yes.
few minutes while we're
Yes.
scavenging
Oh,
to put
yeah,
armor on
you-
Barkspawn?
You have more than enough time to put the armor on Buckspawn.
Good, good.
We now have a heavy armored attack dog. So,
We can train Barkspawn to fire a gun.
Probably have better aim than us.
No,
We take
he
what-
one of
doesn't
what
the
have
you-
wall
multiple
mounted.
thumbs.
yeah, well, what you want to do is you want to actually get a fat man and put it on their back and then rig it so that it can fire remotely on Bark.
Just steal one of those turrets from the other.
As we go downstairs into the facility, we enter a kind of communal area. It's a corridor, really, would put a better word for it. Goes round in a square. What we're looking at here is 2 labs on the left, on the east and west. Square little corridor, and in the middle there's offices. Security office and a personnel office in the middle. Unfortunately, you are not alone down here. However, I'm going to say that you hear this before you see it, so you don't get surprised. You can hear the kind of bouncy, springy steps that you heard from upstairs as another round of Liberator bots are down here.
My mortal enemies. I get ready to shoot one as soon as it's visible.
Okay, so to talk about this combat, this is a very large map. We are going to have, so we're going to have personnel officers one zone, we're going to have security officers one zone. The area around it, the square going around it, is going to be split into north and south. I'm not going to include the lambs unless you want to go in there during combat. From down here, as you come down the stairs, there's one quite literally right in front of you, almost at the base of the stairs.
I mean, if nobody's going to stop me, I'm going to shoot it.
Probably for the best. If it turns around, it would shoot you first.
If it's not aware of me when I shoot it, it will be a sneak.
It will be a sneak attack.
Do you want me to roll a sneak just to make?
No. They aren't gonna. I'm not gonna get hung up on these. What you do know, however, from this, is actually no. Let's do a slightly different one. Do that one. What you do notice, though, is that these are slightly bigger than the ones from upstairs. These are the Mark I variant, the Liberators. So they actually have armor. So they will absorb some of your damage this time. No more no DR enemies. Playtime is over. So
It seems like they've leveled up, but we haven't.
it's almost like you weren't supposed to be here. So let's roll your
Shot
agility.
it for one success.
One success, okay. Well, one success will still work, so roll damage.
Oh, nice. 4.
4 damage, that is perfectly fine. Need to write out their health values. Perfect. You hit it.
Oh, sorry. Could I have aimed and re-rolled that? D20?
Oh, go on.
Thank you.
Go for it. I'm not going to let you sleep over that, am I?
Yeah, it wasn't that much better anyway.
Okay, so 4 damage. It removes 1. So it's only 3. Okay, yeah, it's angry. It's noticed you as your bullet pings off it. At that point, it alerts its friends. Robots can alert each other. In the south part of this corridor, it's the only one. So you can't tell what's in the offices or what's in the north. That's fine. That is Pal.
Don't we now go into initiative?
Oh, yes, you
Now
do.
don't
Yes,
I
and you get to
another
attack
shot?
again. Yes. How dare. Yes.
I aim. I shoot.
Go for
Stupid
it.
little robots.
Ooh,
There we go. 4 successes.
4 successes. Bank 3 AP. Because you only needed 1.
Yep. And that's another 3.
3 lower to 2. It's annoyed now. It's had the jump on it. It's been jumped twice now. It is not a happy robot.
Oh, that's something. The first attack, I forgot because it was unaware at that
It's
time.
vicious,
That
isn't it?
effect- yeah, that effect gives it another point of damage.
Okay, now the good news, or the bad news is, if this was an MK0, you'd have killed this by now. Unfortunately, because MK1, you haven't killed it. It's now looking even more annoyed and even more sparking than it was
I
about a second ago.
mean, it is no longer my problem.
It is now Pal's problem.
Before I attack this,
Yep.
would Pal know if these robots self-destruct once they...
These robots do not self-destruct. You scanning them, you can't see a self-destruct mechanism on them.
Cool. Well then, Pal's gonna aim and shoot.
Go for it.
Pew pew pew. Aw.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I lied. I aimed.
Quickly, reroll that 20.
Come on.
So-
Fucking hell.
oh, I love it.
I luck.
You
I guess I
can't
can-
re-roll a dice you've already re-rolled using other methods. Once it's been
Right.
re-rolled, it's been re-rolled. I mean, unless you want to re-roll your 9, I'm all up for re-rolling that 9.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so you hit, but you rack up an extra point of ammo. As you accidentally double tap the thing rather than shooting once. So you can roll
Okay.
damage. That's fine. You roll
Um,
damage, just remove 2 ammo from your count.
I'm gonna use an extra point, so I'll take away
Okay.
3.
Take away 3.
Wow.
That is really unlucky. Blank 1, blank, 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 blank. Unfortunately, actually no, it's piercing. Laser
Piercing
gun gets
1.
piercing. You jammy bastard. I was gonna say no, you hit it, but it does 0 damage because it has 1 energy DR. But no, it pierces it. Yeah, your energy weapon blasts through and melts the middle of the Liberator as it collapses to the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all I
Nope.
can do.
That's all you can do? Okay, awesome, Marino. So, Emily, there are no Liberators on the South Corridor. So you are safe.
Do we know that there's more?
You can hear more coming from the north. So from this zone, from South Corridor, you can go into the personnel office, or you can go up to Corridor North.
Barkspawn and I will slowly go into the personnel office.
Okay, you enter the personnel office and you see one Liberator behind one of the desks, or jump up onto the desk, trying to be surprising, but not actually being fast enough to do anything. You still have a major
Okay.
action.
I'm going to get Barkspawn to bite.
Go for it.
Bite, bite, bite. Damn it.
Ooh. I mean, it's 1 success. So you do. I'm trying to think how you can complicate a. Because I don't want to inflict harm on the dog. That doesn't make any sense.
It could get stuck, so when it bites down and it kind of gets stuck in there for a while.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to say rather than give the dog a complication, I'll take 1 AP. Instead.
Can we just give the dog a
But roll damage for the dog.
Okay. Did that not work?
I don't think it did.
Weird.
Give me a second. I think I can do it.
It's not. Oh, there we go. It was just being slow.
Okay, so 1 damage, but I believe dog has vicious, so it pierces straight through.
Okay.
Yeah, so it bites down on Mr. Liberator. You can spend 2 AP in attack if you like, as yourself.
I'm not going to waste all of our AP.
Okay. Because I think you're on 5 now, aren't you?
4,
4.
I believe.
Yes, because you threw 3 into the pool.
Emily's keeping count, but I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Okay.
Actually, 2 because of the last one that I missed. Unless we earned 1.
You, Kasha earned 3. They rolled
Kasha
double
earns
that
3.
1. Yeah. They rolled
Okay.
double that 1.
Yeah, I was
I
about to
missed
say,
that.
I earned us a lot. I thought we were okay for these things, but,
Okay. Damon, it is your turn. You can hear dog bitey noises coming from the personnel office.
Okay. Can I move into the personnel office and
you can move, yeah.
attempt to swing Bada Bada again?
Go for it.
Okay.
2 successes, bank 1 AP.
Nice.
Um,
Okay, so that is my baseball bat. That's 4 physical
4
damage.
physical. Okay, so that's lowered to 3. It absorbs a little bit of the damage. You smack it down onto the table. You can hear it like make a clunk 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 noises. It doesn't like getting whacked like that. Livia, it
Okay.
is you.
I can hear noises.
You can
presumably.
hear, you can hear the
Raven's
smack
ran
of
off.
baseball bat on Liberator action. You can also hear from the north a couple more squidgy noises.
I'll maybe go to the north and see what squidgy noises are going on there.
Okay, you move into the northern part of the square corridor. You spot 3 Liberators.
Oh no.
They
split
are
the
up there.
party.
You can spend 1 AP, and actually you can't double move either, can you?
No, I don't.
No, I don't think you can double move. You can't double attack, and you can't double move, I don't think.
Is crying an action?
It's a free action.
Yeah,
It's
it's
always
free.
different action.
It's
Well,
I'm not that nasty.
I'll take out my gun, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, take a shot at one of them.
I'll try. And hopefully hit something.
So apart from me and Pal, is anybody actually good with guns?
I've determined that I'm not, but
I mean,
that's
you
why I'm
hit.
just swinging.
Roll damage.
Yeah, I hit something.
I believe. 4 physical damage. That's not
I
bad.
hit it!
You hit it. It absorbs 1 of them.
Okay.
But yeah, you got a solid hit on it. It's not very happy. Unfortunately, it's now their turn.
I know it's
Okay. All 3 of the Liberators are going to take shots at Livia. First one misses. Second one hits, and I gain an AP. And I'll do the second one as well. Oh, that's cocked. Second one misses. I was being nice. I wasn't spending AP
Thank you.
to try and force the hits through. I'll save that for Kasha. Okay, that is nasty. Okay, so two of the damage misses. 2 damage to your torso. However, this has piercing 1, so I don't know what your DR is for your torso.
1.
1, so it pierces it, so it's 2 points of damage against you. The one in the office is going to try and attack Doggo.
No. Can I roll to die in front?
I think Doggo has defensive 1, don't they?
Is that defense or DR?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought the DR was.
No. I want to say dog meat is.
I think it's a 2.
Have a look. Oh, dog meat. Where are you?
It doesn't say on the wiki,
Have a look.
unfortunately.
Dog meat. Defensive 1. If you look in the book, the stat block is next to the dog meat perk.
The perk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah,
I don't have
defensive
my-
1.
My
So
book is all the way over here.
defensive 1, so it does hit. However, I want to say that I don't think it's going to be able to hurt it. Unfortunately, I rolled particularly well with that one. 2, 4, 5. That's 6 damage. And it's piercing. So it will go through one of their DR. They have no DR by default. So the heavy dog armor. Let me have a quick look. What does the heavy dog armor do? Flipping heavy. It's just dog. I may have killed the dog. Let me have a look. I need to see how much DR the armor gives you.
Heavy dog armor is physical 3.
Physical 3. Okay, so it lowers it by 2, so it takes 4 damage. The dog is alive. I have not killed the dog. Is very injured, but not dead. It's at 2 HP. I think I may have. You know when you're doing something and everyone dislikes that, but suddenly appears. It's like. As a DM, I chose to do the evil choice and go for the dog, and now, surprise, I'm not being abused. That's it. That's all their turns. Back up to Kashra.
All right, I am going to move into the room with Livia. Because while the dog may be important to some people, the doctor is important. More important to me. I am going to take an action point. I am going to use a secondary move action to pull out the .44 revolver.
Okay.
And I am going to shoot whatever looks injured in this room.
Go for it.
I am going... No, that's it. 1 success.
That'll do it.
I'm going to take another AP to gun through.
Okay, so you hit a second one.
And I'm going to burn an...
Additional
if
points
I
of
increase
ammo.
my fire rate, is that 3 shots or 4 shots?
It's on top of. So you spend 1 by default, then you can spend an extra up to the max of the fire rate.
And then I can use another 1 for gun through.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I do that.
Okay.
And this
Jeez.
is vicious. So that's
Jeez.
11.
Bloody Louise.
Do not threaten the doctor.
Okay, I'm going to narrate this side differently. I know you said you were going to go for the weakened one. However, with that level of damage, I'm going to say rather than go for the weakened one, you go for the 2 fully health ones. Only because you basically eviscerate them to 0. Even with a DR, like, they wouldn't have been able to... Jeez. Yeah, you just sort of see... Asher just walks in with the revolver and just starts firing like nobody's business, and kills 2 liberators there and then. And that is why we spend ammo. Spending ammo is very useful.
That just cost me half the ammo that I've got for that pistol, but...
Oh, well.
Yeah, the doctor's
Thank you.
slightly better off. There's still one of these around.
Okay, so you spent 1 AP, 2 AP, 1 to draw out the gun, 2 for gun fu.
And I didn't I didn't gain us any. I'm afraid.
Are there any more robots in
Not
that
near
room?
you. So you can either move into personnel office and help the one with the doggo and Damon and Emily, or rush up to the north corridor and help Kashra and Kashra and blah 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 Livia. But to be honest, I think Kashra probably doesn't need the help. As you can just hear this bang 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 bang, like vigorous firing of the revolver.
I'll help. I'll help Emily in.
Okay.
Bark spawn.
Sides have been chosen.
Pal will float on up into that room and Yeah, I guess shoot the thing.
Yeah, shoot it. Give me your
Mm.
perception potential weapons.
Ooh.
2 successes will work. Bank 1 AP.
And
Roll
I'm
damage.
going to spend 2 ammo this
Okay.
time.
Yeah, you eviscerate 7 damage, jeez. And piercing, just sort of straight through, sort of knocks it straight off the table. It's now Emily's turn. Doggo is safe. There is no one else in the office to threaten Doggo. I apologize, please don't hurt me.
You're lucky you live on the other side of the world. So there's nothing left in this
Nothing
room.
else. There's only one liberator left because apparently spending ammo means they die.
Okay. Well, we'll move into the other room and
Okay.
see what we can see.
You can see one very damaged liberator and one very pleased-looking Castra. I can imagine with a massive smirk on her face. I imagine as you see the carcass of 2 dead liberators.
And a very smoking gun.
Yeah, and a very smoking
All right.
revolver.
Emily is going to try to smack the living hell out of that
With
last
a pipe
one
wrench. Okay.
with her pipe wrench. Shoot. Oh,
That hits.
Would you look at that?
Give yourself an extra
Nice.
AP. Because you're using a melee weapon, you can spend AP to give you additional damage dice up to 3.
now we'll just do this.
Okay.
Smack.
You kind of watch as Emily sort of walks in. I kind of see it more like a hockey stick, like runs in like a hockey stick almost and whacks up against the wall. Like crashes into the wall, explodes into little tiny pieces. We are out of combat. Jeez Louise, you
Thank you, guys.
decimated them. Like, dang. I was not expecting that. I honestly thought that you'd all keep missing and I just like take pot shots out of you. The doctor can do first aid on the dog.
Yes.
It's intelligence
Your
plus
puppers.
medicine.
Yes. Right.
Well, I can't believe you chose the dog over the doctor.
Look,
It's fine.
I
would
did
too.
go for the doctor 3 times. I'll have you know. Yeah, 5-8. Dog's back to full.
I'm a vet too.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Wounds are wounds, aren't they? Really.
Yeah.
As the liberators die down, the facility kind of goes quiet. There's not an awful lot around here. In terms of like stuff that immediately stands out. But I'll do some paraphrasing as you investigate around. There are 2 labs here. The Eastern lab seems to be focused on, well, when you enter it, the first thing you see is just a array of liberator carcasses on desks. I imagine I imagine Castra probably like gets a revolver out, immediately suspecting that they're hostile. But these are husks. I'm going to say that Emily, having a look around with her detective hat on, starts to rummage around, looking at papers, looking at bits. There's a lot of Chinese here, unfortunately. But from the bits that you can decipher, this looks like the place where the Liberators were designed and built.
Interesting. I will let the party know.
At the back of the room, you can now see two bot stop pods that go up to the surface. And they mention there's a mention of smokestacks. And again, that kind of makes sense. That correlates with that what the manager said about do not interfere with outside electronics. They were using the smokestacks to deploy liberators. The other lab is more focused on stealth research. You have a look around. Unfortunately, there are no Chinese stealth suits lurking around. That would be a little too easy. But you do find... let me find it. I want to find it. Where is it? You do find, however, two stealth boys for free. It appears their research wasn't particularly great. They were struggling. Once the liberators were like, hey, these work better, a lot of the resources was diverted to the liberator program rather than the stealth program. You can, if you so wish, decide to take the scavenge action on this place. I'll need someone to lead the check. Perception plus survival.
Go, Casher, go.
And everyone else may roll 1d20 of survival plus perception to help. The magic number I am looking for on this is 3.
I'm gonna take an AP.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, that's 3.
Okay then. Everyone else, roll one dice. That's a success. That's not a success, I don't think, for Emily.
I didn't roll yet.
I think you. Oh, you. Okay.
It's
Ignore me.
still saying that I attempted to roll command is not working. So.
Oh. Very weird. Let's roll a flat d20.
Oh.
60. No. Just need one from Damon. Ooh, 9. Would 9 work for... Have a look. Damon, survival, perception plus survival. 6. I want to say no. It just misses out by 1. So we get 2 AP extra. Okay.
Oh, I did spend 1.
And you did spend 1. Okay, so I
That
want
already
to...
counted the one that you spent.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So we get 2 extra?
2 extra, yes. Okay, so I would like you to give me a number. 1 or 2. Because I have 2 loot lists here.
2, sounds
2?
good.
Yeah, 2.
Arse. Okay. This is what you get.
Arse.
Good arse or bad arse?
This is what you get. So
Hang on, is anyone writing it down or do I have to write it down?
I
Yeah.
think me and
Yeah.
Dad.
Okay.
Most of us are writing down the loot.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
normally
taking
write-
notes on loot, nothing else.
I've been taking notes as well.
see,
just
when it comes to loot time, everyone grabs a pencil because there's new toys for them to get. You find 12 10mm pieces of ammo.
Oh, I so need more ammo.
Sweet.
180 5mm rounds.
Okay.
4 missiles. 11 additional 10mm pieces of ammo. You find a body set of Vault-Tec security armor. You find a diluted Radex
Okay.
and a Medex. You find a Geiger counter and pre-war money worth 56 caps. You find 23 junk. You find a pipe revolver, a scoped hunting rifle that has the long barrel and the short scope. I believe it may be your first long-range weapon, L-range weapon, I believe. You find a switchblade. And you find one frag mine. And that is the base loot.
Wow.
We haven't even talked about the additional loot on top. So, additional rolls. You may take 2 more pieces of ammo. You may take another piece of armor. You may take 2 pieces of clothing. 1 more chem. 1 more oddity. 1 more junk. 2 ranged weapons. 1 melee weapon. And 1 more explosive.
So how many choices do we get? Sorry?
2 ammo, 1 armor, 2 clothing, 1 chem, 1 oddity, 1 junk, 2 ranged, 1 melee, 1 explosive. You may spend AP. Yep. Yes, you cannot loot everything. There is not enough AP in the world to do this.
I mean, you say that, but you allow us to buy AP?
You cannot buy AP on scavenging rolls.
Are you
Unless you
sure about
Does it
this?
Unless
say
you
that
are-
specifically.
unless you are willing to give me 2 luck points.
I don't have 2 luck points.
Exactly.
I thought that we go for the armor so that someone else can have armor. Because we kind of desperately need it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put my poker face on because I know what I want. What I would want.
Right.
Wait, somebody say armor again? You know,
Poker.
Yeah.
armor.
Armor.
I think he twinged a little bit.
So 2 ammo, 1 armor, 2 clothing, 1 chem, 1 oddity, 1 junk, 2 ranged, 1 melee, 1 throw.
We have to buy these with AP.
Yes.
How many AP do we have?
6, 5.
5.
Oh.
Is this a point in where we just want to blow all the AP and make 5 choices?
Can't we make some like BS rolls to earn more AP before we do this?
No. Well, we'd only earn 1
No.
more, but
No.
Oh.
What time do we end at?
We're getting very close to the end now.
Okay. But we only get our AP back at the end of a quest. This wasn't exactly a quest, is it?
No.
but don't forget, at the start of the session, we were just earning AP and having to burn it because we didn't have anything to do with it. I feel, okay, maybe we shouldn't burn all of them, but we first need to figure out how many we're willing to burn.
We should probably leave ourselves with at least 2 AP.
I was thinking it's all like we
Yeah.
either burn them all or leave
Yeah.
ourselves with 2.
Okay, so that would mean you can spend 3 rolls on this table.
Yeah.
So what's
Armor
important?
is 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would you gain 1 armor.
Meds was a choice.
You can take
Chem.
1 more chem. You can take 2 clothing. You can take 1 junk, 2 ranged weapons, 1 melee weapon, 1 explosive.
Do we want a melee weapon? Some of you people seem to be focused in on that.
I do like melee weapons, to be fair, but
And I don't think
Emily
we've-
just doesn't want her to waste her ammo.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair. So it's either I think it's either melee weapon or it's ammo.
Ammo. Okay.
That's just me as to how I would go about it. I don't want to be the guy who just
As
makes all the
a-
decisions around.
As a friend, I will say for free, I don't think buying more ammo would be within your best interests.
Fair.
Okay.
There's no
like-
guarantees for guns we have.
True.
Yeah.
I will tell you for free, the ammo you get is not for guns you have.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's forget
Um,
that. Yep.
Until we choose the ranged weapons.
Actually, no. Even with the ranged weapons, they wouldn't fit the. Even with the new weapons you get from them, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, we just picked up a load of minigun ammo, I think it is.
So
I
you
like the idea of-
could pick 2 more ranged weapons. 1 armor, 2 ranged. You could grab yourself another weapon, another melee, another thrown. You got 2 more AP. You could go all in on ranged weapons and spin the wheel. You could get a melee and a thrown. Obviously, bear in mind you can sell what you loot.
It's true. There is a vendor in.
There is a vendor
Morgantown.
in Morgantown. So
When we get there in so
When we
like
get there in
12
like six
episodes.
yeah,
sessions.
in 12 sessions time we finally get there.
This
Um,
time next year.
Well, no, we do what every good Fallout 76 player does. Once you've looted a location, you dart straight for a train station. Sell everything.
So what's everybody think?
I think the chem, the armor are good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an
If we're not-
explosive would be nice.
Pardon?
Hmm?
Pardon? Sorry?
An explosive might be nice.
We've got an explosive.
Yeah,
You've got a
Yeah,
bottle
we-
cap
we
mine.
got the
we have
frag mine and then
2.
we have
And
the
you have a frag
bottle
mine.
cap mine.
Yeah.
I personally, my goal is to get another laser gun. I want something that's not close range.
Yeah.
So the range weapons speak to me, but I
Yeah.
know Grumpy said that they are interested in a melee.
Just blink once if
I'm
it's a
seeing
good
a lot of
don't
melee
blink
action
twice if
going
it's
on.
not.
Yeah.
What I will say with melee weapons is a lot of melee weapons tend to be the same stats. A lot of them are just reskinned variants of each
Yeah,
other.
but there's got to be a ripper somewhere.
There's a Ripper somewhere, and there is a Super Sledge somewhere. That is
That's
not
what
it
I-
in this role.
Dang.
Okay.
So are we agreeing to not take like the clothing and the ammo though?
Well, the ammo is
Not
for guns
helpful
that we
to you.
can't really use, so
Yeah,
it's
that'd be
basically
helpful.
just caps at this stage.
I don't know why I'm helping you, but I feel compelled to help.
Because we're so charismatic.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
It's because you love us.
I mean, it is also one of them where it's like you don't want players to make bad choices.
No.
So.
Do you feel guilty for almost killing Bark Spawn? Maybe.
Is,
Yeah.
is that it? Is it guilt, is
Reparations.
it?
Remember
Okay,
that time?
okay. Right. If it was me, I would take the 2 in ranged weapons, not because what the first one is, but for what the second one is.
Oh,
All right.
So you, okay. But then that'd be 4 on top of the armor and the chem.
Yes, you would have to spend 4 if you want the chem.
Or do we want to drop one of the 2? I mean, or do we want to just buy all 4? The more that I play this game, the more liberal I am with the AP. It's like we earn it as fast as we burn it in a lot of cases, and this is a
Mm-hmm.
case I feel to burn. So burning 4 on 2 ranged armor and chems is not a bad deal to me.
No. don't
I
think so.
agree. But
Yeah.
counterpoint, what if he's trying to trick us to waste our AP?
No, right.
Because if he gives us junk, we will murder all of his creations and never listen to him again.
Fair,
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yes.
are we going to do
We'll go
1
for 4.
armor, 1 chem, 2 ranged?
I'm
Yep,
done
yep.
for you.
So help me God, what have I done? Okay. The armor. You find it in the security office, sitting there, unused, unpowered. You find a power armor frame.
Ooh.
There are no pieces on it, but you find a frame, and you just so happen to have a fusion core that you can use to power it.
That's just we do.
In the chem department, we have 1 jet.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
In the
Doctor will
ranged
take that.
weapon department, the first gun what you would have got if you only spent one on range weapons, is the laser pistol.
It's still laser, right?
The second weapon, and this is the bit where I'm panicking because I'm thinking this is awesome, but at the same time, what have I done? Is a minigun.
Ooh, minigun.
And you just so happen to pick up 180 bullets for it already.
Yeah.
Neat.
Now you understand why I was enforcing encumbrance. When I rolled this table, I was like, this is too strong of a table. Like, if I don't enforce encumbrance, this will cause problems. The other ammo you could have won was 3 flares and 8 shotgun shells. The clothing was sack hood and utility overalls. The other oddity will mean nothing to 4 of you, but for 1 of you is going to cause you to kick yourself. It was a robot repair kit.
You guys did this on purpose. I knew you hated me.
The other melee weapon was a lead pipe. And the thrown explosives you could have won were 3 Molotov cocktails. That is medicine time. Even I'm remembering now, it's medicine time.
Everybody, if you take evening meds, take evening meds.
And that is the Chinese intelligence base fully looted out.
Mm-hmm.
We returned to the surface about 2 hours after you went in.
And go next door.
And well, at this point, I mean, it was about a 6-hour trip. About a 4-hour trip, sorry. You've been about 6 hours. It's about midday, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. But that's another discussion for another night. That is where we're going to leave off.
We survived.
You did survive. Welcome to Improv 101. I will say I do like combat in Fallout better than I like it in D&D. It's a lot quicker to go through. Not having the I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everyone counting how many squares they've got to move.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of the sort of like theatre of the mind
Zonal
ranged
combat. Yeah.
stuff where it's like, okay, you can move this far rather than sort of like, oh, count out the squares. Especially when it's like players will fall 5 feet short and it's like, well, that's your turn. You can't actually hit them.
Yeah, no. Also, I've been designing combat encounters at the moment to take advantage of the fact that you all have close range weapons. It's not fair to have you fight in longer zone areas. But now that you have a minigun and now you have laser guns, I'm going to start increasing the distance between zones.
I might need to think about taking that pipe bolt action if that's the case.
Also, because you are going to Morgantown Airport, and as people will verify, Morgantown Airport the runway is massive. So there's a lot of distance you'd have a play around with there. So all that's really left really is to say our goodbyes. I will go last, and I will let Cairo lead us.
I have been and will continue to be Karen Russmore. You can usually find me on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Karen Russmore, where I play a variety of games. Tomorrow I will be playing the free game from Epic. I was just about to check what it is, but apparently Epic signed me out, so I don't recall what it is. And so yeah, come check me out there.
Nice. On to Rachel.
Nothing to plug at the minute.
As I was going to say, is it easier to say who has got something at this point?
Nothing at the minute.
What about Dabs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm Mr. Dabs TV. You can find me on Twitch at Mr. Dabs TV, and I play all kinds of crap. Tomorrow I'll be doing Dead Island with another content creator. So.
Ooh, I love Dead Island. Which one? The first one or the second one?
I don't think the second one's out, is it?
No,
I
not
don't think
just
it's out,
yet.
not
I think
just
it's
yet.
Well,
next
there's
year.
Riptide. That's out.
That's it, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
technically the second one.
I don't know. Maybe I should-
You'll find out.
There's Dead Island 2, which is actually separate to Dead Island, which is separate to Riptide. It got weird.
Okay, I need to clarify then, but we're going to be playing a Dead Island. Sorry.
There will be zombies. We know that.
Hopefully, it's the first one. The first one is great.
Yeah,
Riptide's a little.
Yeah.
Right then, is there anything, Aya, you want to plug?
I make plushies by my plushies.
You can't just tell us how your week's gone or your day has gone.
Yeah, there is that as
there-
well.
Oh, I
is there-
could.
is there
My
a
day
bar?
has gone great. I'm so happy to be here. I love you all.
We need a
Buy my
bark spawn
Is
plushie.
there a Bark Spawn plushie? Yeah. We need merchandise.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I was actually planning on making nugs and hollow when I get home.
Need a
So,
nug.
nug, yes.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Bugbear?
Nothing to plug except this channel. Everybody follow the channel. if
Come
you're not
follow
following
me,
it
because
already.
we're so...
Why aren't you following it? Don't make me intimidate you into following us.
Yeah, it's one of those. We're so close to like getting the 50 followers now that I'm like, I sort of like rocking in my seat a little bit.
Come on.
Like, help me get over the line. So I have been Hedgehog UK. You can find me on Hedgehog UK on Twitter. That's where I seem to be the most active. At the moment, I seem to be posting my astrology signs and wondering what this means, and everyone who knows keeps going, no, that checks out, and then no one explains why it checks out. It's like, thank
I
you
need
for
to
saying
find out
yes,
now.
but now I need to know why you think that. Show me your working outs, please. But I'm here at the Misadventures League. We are back. We should be back on Saturday for the next episode of Tales of the Third Spire. I'm going to put a slight pin in that. While I have done very well today and not coughed too much, I can feel the lurgy still pulling at my head. I don't know how well I'll be able to hold that. So we'll wait and see. Aside from that, we will be back next Thursday here with Morgantown Part 2. Maybe we'll go to the airport. Or
Who
maybe
knows?
we'll go to Voltech University, because why not? Because, you know...
I mean, we got power armor and a minigun now. We can go wherever we want.
Where's Deathclaw Island? Let's go.
I'm just there going, okay, let me go get an Assaultron, and then we'll see how good you guys are feeling. Right. We will see you next time. Have a good night. Sleep well. Bye-see bye.
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 Daddy, bye.